Hello everyone, my name is Gurveen Kaur. I am lecturer at Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, and today we will be covering the last part of chapter number 5, that is role of information technology in environment and human health. Now we all know that technology plays a very important role. The advancement of human development in economical and technological ways, have changed the relationship that people was having with the nature. In recent years, the acknowledgement of climate change, global warming, and the concept of human approach towards the nature has come across many challenges through technologies. Means we understood that what technology we are having, what challenges we are facing with the help of technology. Technology, it plays a very, I according to me, it plays a key role in the development of human society. We are having information technology which has changed the human lifestyle. Okay, then development of certain equipment like computers, satellites, telecommunication instruments, have resulted in revolution in terms of health as well as environmental services. So you can say these are the vital part for the survival of human on this planet. Therefore, we can say that technology is a tool that enables a man to get closer to particular aim, so that aim can be reached. If technology was not there, then going on space was not possible. Without technology, we would have not noticed you what thing exists in universe. So many facilities we got, many advantages. Disadvantages also there, I agree that, but we are having many advantages with the help of this technology. Okay, then variety of softwares are available in the market, and they are for health related software, environmental studies related software, which has proven to be a boon for our society if we use that in a very proper way, user friendly way. So it it helps to learn many aspects which would my which was not possible in the past. Now the topic is database on the environment system. Now over here, certain environmental databases have been created by the government, sorry, you can say by the developers, or from the multinational companies. They have created database on the environmental system where you can get whatever information you want, whatever information regarding environment or environmental studies. All the information are available on this databases. Okay, so it becomes very super easy to access the data, because all the collection of the data which is there are connected together, are available. You can easily find out, and it is in the computerized it is in the computerized form. So you can find out that data anywhere. There is no need to search, go on searching for books to books. Just you have to simply type, and whatever information you require, you can extract it from the database of the computer. Even you can find out the database regarding wildlife, forest, then water conservation techniques database. Even all types of database is available. Then databases are available on diseases also. Over here, certain databases are mentioned that are available for research and academic purposes. First one is the National Management Information System. Second is Environmental Information System, Remote Sensing and Geographical Information System, Geographical Information System. These both are one and the same. And last one is the World Wide Web. First one is the National Management Information System, that is NMIS. Okay, over here, okay, you can find out research based projects, development projects, and all the information related to the scientist research are also included and easily available. The database is compiled on all this information, so we can have access to these type of information, and it will prove, it will be a very good thing if a person is doing a research or something, or making a project. It will be very helpful to that people if they go through this database. Second is environmental information system, that is NVIS. Okay, this was established in 1982. Okay, since then its main aim is to provide environmental information to all the decision maker. Like we previously talked about sustainable development. Okay, over there what they were doing, they are when they are deciding on something, first they while deciding only they creating the list of do's and don'ts, what are the impact, and what consequences we are going to face. So the ones who are decision makers or engineers who has to take a risk of creating something, so it is very knowledgeable and effective, or helping, and proves to be a helping hand to those people. Those can be engineers, scientists, policy planners, decision makers throughout the country. And the main headquarter is based in Delhi, and it has branches all over India. So wherever you want to learn something about ecological information system or regarding environment related data, this information system NVIS, it plays a very important role. All the data, all the details regarding the environment or whatever we have studied in EVS also will be available, you can get from there. Third is remote sensing and geographical information system. This process, it works through with the help of satellites. With the satellites, so with the help of satellites, we can find out what is going on in the environment. And when we find out, you can predict what natural hazards are there. Like predictions we get, no, that tomorrow in daily weather predictions are there, that how we are getting through this remote sensing and geographical information system only, where we come to know that tomorrow there will be chances of heavy rains, or natural calamities can take place, like flood, drought, or volcanic eruption, starvation, all those natural calamities. Okay, then how much amount of minerals is available in the ground, even that can be detected. So all this thing is detected using remote sensing and geographical information system, that is GIS. Now this is geographical information system. We all know what GIS is. One of the example we can say, you can include maps are the important, maps are the main part, major role which plays. Okay, over here even you can find a map of any road, any area, and you'll get to know easily traffic is there or not. Okay, so same way this geographical information system provides information regarding entire environment management topic. Okay, whatever management we want, uh, to take management, sorry, whatever environmental related information we want, that you can get in this geographical system. Okay, over here you can see different database available on forest land, water resources, soil type, industrial growth, human settlement in. Okay, then it plays a very important role. So all this prospectus is in the computer with the help of the software. Everything is stored in the database. We can find out regarding deadly disease. Okay, and which area is affected with which disease, all those factors we can find out, which where the count of the particular infection is high, where the count of particular infection is low, that we can find out. We can find out depletion of ozone layer. Okay, we can find out the reasons for smog. All these things are done by the geographical information system. World Wide Web. World Wide Web, we know www, that this word itself is a collection of everything. So whatever you want, from a small photograph to a big confidential file, each and every factor, each and every aspect is included in this. Okay, how to study smartly, how to use hyperlink, how to web series, then career information, what are the current affairs going in the environment, encyclopedia, everything, Wikipedia. Okay, so then if some certain solutions you are not getting, you type, you will get that solution. Or everything comes under World Wide Web, where you can find out a tiny little information to whatever biggest information you want. Everything is available on internet. So that is why I can say that internet plays a very important role in environmental studies. And in all the factors, internet plays a very important role. So conclusion, we can say that uh, with the field of information technology rapidly growing, we are getting exposure to many new types of application. We are enjoying its advantages, and due to this applications, many types of jobs are available for the people. People can do their education properly, they can plan properly, they can manage their health properly, manage the environment properly. So in short, I can say that uh, information technology is very important. Okay, and it is a boon if we work on the right path and use it in the right way. Okay, even for diseases, first people used to travel 10, 10, 12 days by road, by walking, just to get certain medicine, because in their area those type of medicines were not available. They needed to go, or they used to go city side area so that they can get those medicines. But nowadays, due to technology, everything is easily available. You can order online. If the medicine is available in other state, you'll get within 2 to 3 days. So this is advantage only, no. Previously many people died, just they didn't get time to buy the medicine on time. Okay, they were not having they were having very short amount of time. So that time was spent for waiting, spent in the waiting of that medicine only, or when they used to reach, till that time the capacity of the person was over or was highly infected. The people, many people used to die. So these are you know positive effects which we are getting from internet. I hope more new technologies gets evolved, and this will be a very greater and helpful us in terms of environmental studies also, and many more changes will be there with the help of information technology. So according to me, it is a boon. So by this, we have completed chapter number 5th of environmental studies, and also the portion of environmental studies. 5 chapters are there, so we have completed with all the 5 chapter. Thank you so much everyone.